Welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War Kettle Run. We do have a battle ahead of us, second Bull Run battle. There's 8,000 Union soldiers versus 12,000, though I will not be able to deploy. Ewell has deployed his division east of Kettle Run. Attack the rebels and dislodge them from their position. Will be done. So 3,000, 4,000. Yep. Okay, I should have enough troops to outnumber them over here. Not an issue. It's annoying it's dark, but... Okay, so... I need to take that ground. Hold on, actually. Options, not video options. I don't have any. Alright then. I just want to know where. Here comes the artillery. I could probably do with some skirmishers, but I likely have enough troops to... Yep. Oh. Alright, they're routing over there. And over there. General Early has been thrown off the field. Alright, gonna bring Sherman closer. Now the reason I'm using the second corps more than I'm using the first corps is the first corps is already veteran enough for what I need, and you need to take care of like multiple corps. Wait, let's not rush that one. What guns do I have, more importantly? Or use the high ground. Actually, let's flank around. Surround the bastards. Alright, General Ewell. routed. Moving up ahead. Use the artillery from the high ground. Alright, they're completely broken. Gonna move them in the woods over there. And this position will give me a height advantage. Which matters more for artillery than for infantry, I think. Though, obviously, if you're trying to dislodge infantry from an elevated position, that's also an issue in its own right. Alright, dislodge skirmishers and send them after the artillery. Send Sherman over here on the left flank. And send my infantry forward. Stop the running. Come on. Gotta move the artillery closer. That'll do. Alright, sending my Where are they fighting in melee, really? Right. We try driving all of them off the field. Not just some skirmishers. Alright, enough. Yeah, only 500 men lost. That was a real victory. The Union campaign is considerably easier than the Confederate campaign. That's clear as day as far as I see it. Yeah, I should probably go with more economy. Need more guns.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I'd say that's a bit. That should be enough for the time being. Yeah, those Springfields are expensive as hell. Damn it all. I mean, I have a bunch of cheaper rifles I can always use. Alright. Damn, talk about an army that's heading my way. Alright. 5A. I should just save in order to be ready. I can get... Yeah, I can even get 22,000 men over there. The real question is that with the second Bull Run battle, how many units are we talking about here? The main army can deploy 40 units, the vanguard can deploy 20, and the rear guard can deploy 20 as well. Now this is a bit disingenuous, to be honest, to be quite frank over here. Fuck, I have a lot of men. Maybe I should use some of this for the cash, but the cash, I mean, to be honest, I probably would be better off. Like, how much... Like, if I make an entire brigade with no, like 2,000, right? So would cost, yeah, so it would be cheaper, even with all the points I have right now in the economy, it would be cheaper to actually just get these through political points. Carbine. I mean, let's look at... Right, so Sharps. And Sharps model 1855. Okay. So, thoroughfare gap. I'm gonna deploy the second corps. General, our pickets report that Longstreet is approaching to cross the gap. Your mission is to deploy your forces and hold the rebels for at least 3 hours. Don't let them reach the crossing. Now, okay, so the only thing I won't deploy is obviously the cavalry. Side of that should be pretty good. Skirmishers on the side, infantry, main line infantry in the middle. Artillery right behind. Sherman, okay. The real issue, I mean, I guess I should deploy by the line of woods right here on this side with some infantry to support. Guess we'll figure it out though. Alright, so right, we'll go over here. Should probably send more troops over there. Maybe artillery in the woods. The problem with artillery in the woods, though, clearly, you know, obvious issue, right? So we just need to hold this for a while. Not the problem. I mean, the more damage we inflict, right? On the enemy. That's not the problem. Hood's division is attacking. General Hood. Ain't that a lovely sight? Okay. Well, we got someone wounded, but that's fine. I have enough generals to replace him. Alright, we need to hold the enemy at bay over here for a couple more hours. I've done 0 fucking damage with this brigade. Well, they're gonna have to choose whether or not they want to get hit from the front or the side. God. Fuck. Fuck. Well, one general wounded. We captured some guns, some Mississippi guns in particular. Okay. No, we took some damage there, though. Some real pounding. Right, still got... Yep. Okay, so the first core is as good as it's gonna get, of course. Now the second core does need some work. So I'll do my best to get them into fighting shape. I need to sell some stuff though, in order to make it happen. So I'm gonna go to the armory And I'm gonna sell a bunch of these farmers. Lorenz! Well, eventually I might just be able to equip enough of a brigade to make that worth it. What would be worth a lot here? Nothing, clearly. Actually, I'm reminded. Hold on. Yep, more, okay, 2,000 Springfields.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I should get more skirmishers, maybe, but not now. Yeah, to hell with it. I mean, it saves me money, right? So, well, artillery, I suppose. Another brigade of artillery. Alright, I'll try and get the second corps at least in fighting position. I don't know if I'll succeed in that one. There's some, I mean, I guess. Could have worse than the Lorenz, right? 20,000 for a brigade, not bad.
Form line.
Two. Now the final one. What should I give them? Alright, Einfield. What else could I fucking sell? I have a number of Napoleons in my arsenal. I just want to equip this brigade with Lorentz, which in turn will allow me hold on, need to sell a bit more. I guess I should just sell. Not gonna be worth a damn thing. Yeah, that will do. So. This will be enough. 2 corps, 32,000 men total. The vanguard will be made out of the 1st corps. They'll take the brunt of the fighting. The 2nd corps will be the main assault. And would it be worth it to sell? And the thing is, political points. Yeah, the hell with it. I need more supplies anyway. So, the more I have, the better off I'll be. The gamble of resources, right? Alright, let's see the 2nd Battle of Bull's Run. So the Stonewall Jackson has 6,000 men opposing me here initially. Well, let's do it. The 2nd Battle of Bull Run. Now, the Confederates used a different naming system, to be clear. The Peninsula campaign has failed and McClellan has withdrawn to Washington. Meanwhile, the rebels are raiding our supply lines. We must head north and consolidate our forces. Here we will rally our army, then we will march north. The Confederates are present in the area and are moving northwest. It's probably their cavalry. Okay. Watch them, but keep moving. Some of our units are moving through the town of Groveton towards our rally point. Rebels are attacking us through the woods. It seems we're facing mountain skirmishers. Alright, let's... Actually... So... I think I'll make some changes because I really don't want cavalry in this. I want as much infantry as possible. So with that in mind, I'll take the 1st division. The 1st division, I'll make a change. Should be good, right? Because I'm getting Loomis because he is part of that 1st division. Alright. I'll actually outnumber the enemy, but ain't exactly a pretty thing. So I needed as many men as possible. It doesn't really matter for me to win this, quote unquote. Stonewall Jackson anyway has more men than I do at this point. Oh, if you attack, if you're stupid enough to attack him right there, you will smack your face in. Yeah, here come his brigades. Right, sending Grant. Stonewall Brigade. Well, could have captured the farm, but it doesn't matter. So he's got 26,000 men, and I've got 36,000 men. We need to win this. The incident at the farm revealed Stonewall Jackson's position. He is isolated and is trying to march south towards Richmond. He has formed the defensive line along Stony Ridge, starting from these woods and ending at the fort. Although our forces are still not ready to begin offensive action, we should immediately send troops to pin him. We have a good chance of crushing one of the South's best commanders today. We have him alone and outnumbered. Their left flank is the most suitable place to begin the attack. We should also send one division to guard our lone left. We might find an opportunity to attack from here. Yep. You can outflank him, like the left side, your left side. So he says 3, 2, 1. Either way, I don't care. I'm going to attack with all my troops on the right side over here. Maybe break through, maybe not. So turn off the supplies. Right, so that rail line though. Holy shit. Oh, I actually have more units over here. Alright. So I'll send all I have on this side to flank. The first corps will win the battle. The second corps is just gonna keep his center pinned up. We capture Stony Ridge, we win. Already run out of ammo? What the hell? I have to make a conscious decision whether or not I want to use this part of my army to keep the enemy, to deal with Longstreet when he arrives, or to attack. Either one is an option. I'm gonna move to flank. We need more supplies though. Yeah, fun thing about dealing with this with Stonewall Jackson over here is, seeing as I fought so much as the Confederates, I know what the vulnerable points are in their line over here. So I know exactly where to strike and how to strike. We won't take, yeah, attack Jackson again. Jackson is expected, is a tough nut to crack. We have to rest while waiting for reinforcements. I mean, several units from our reserves will soon be able to support our frontal assaults. We could try to flank them if you think you have the troops. Yeah, I'm gonna send, I think, half this force over on this side to support the force over there, including the portions of the artillery, while the rest will move to support the main assault over here. So these 3 brigades, of course, Sherman will go over there. Come on, Shrek, don't be stupid. But no, I am not moving these units to attack the enemy. I mean, I guess I could. Don't see anything over there. But there's always a risk with shit like this. Significant risks, even. I don't think the battle ends. Alright, let's speed it up. Take the Stone Ridge. Where's that damn cavalry, though? Alright, we're gonna take Stone Ridge. I don't particularly fancy the idea of facing Longstreet at this particular point. So we'll do with that, right? The way you face Longstreet is you don't capture Stony Ridge until he arrives. I mean, that's kind of what happened. The Union threw everything they had against the Confederate lines. Failed to break them. That's why they call him Stonewall Jackson. And then Longstreet arrived and pummeled them into the dirt. Simplistic way of putting it, really, but still accurate. Yep. Well, only one general wounded. We deployed 30,000, we broke through, and Stewart and yeah, they were both driven off the field of battle. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with over here. We'll need 3 corps of troops to attack General Lee at Antietam. Not gonna be an easy affair, to be honest. Alright. So. The kind of battle ahead, right, is going to be a tricky bitch. So, probably should go for economy, to be honest. I mean, armory-wise, what do I have? I got a bunch of Springfields, Harper's Ferry. Alright, there we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it took some heavy casualties on some of these units, but I mean, otherwise, we did well. Like, this was actually a great victory.
Form line.
I don't like that 6-pounder field. I'll be honest here. Alright, let me see what exactly I'm dealing with here. Like, what kind of 8,000 men. I mean, yeah, sure. But I can only deploy some portion of that. They don't really have artillery, though. Like, artillery is one of the main advantages of the Union, actually. Let the guns sing. Maybe I should go with Napoleon's, really. Alright, so I can get some ordnance guns, I can get some Parrots, I can get some Napoleons, none of which are worth it in the slightest. I mean, maybe, yeah, okay, maybe all of these Springfields would be worth it. I'll just get the 2 generals. You need as many generals as possible. That's more so for the late game, end game of this, where you will get a lot of people wounded and you will have very little chance of recovery. The final battles of the game are quite an annoying affair, really. Antietam, I don't know. Do I need a 3rd corps? I mean, I'll need to build it up anyway for other battles, but still. I'm gonna attack left, attack center. Attack on the right. So maybe it's the attack on the right that's the one that's going to break them over there. I mean, I'd say probably the first corps is fine. Yeah, sure. Some cannons, right?
Yes,
Some
sir.
Napoleons. What about the second corps? Yeah, the second corps really does not suffer any casualties. Don't really need any kind of boost. I mean, the only thing they could use would be some better guns, right? The 12-pounder. I mean, the Napoleons though are pretty solid guns all the same though. Let me see those 12-pounders. Where can I find them? Oh, it's not gonna show up. So, damage 56, effective range, okay. Damage 65, effective range 1. Fire rate. Yeah, okay. Going to go with Napoleons over there. It should tell you something that they called the guns Napoleons. Alright, I have 100,000. To be fair... Wait. Yeah, okay, so I have 600 Lawrences. What should I give them, actually? Yeah, I guess I'll make a brigade with Confederate rifles. And make artillery brigade. Those howitzers, they're good. I mean, they're really good. Problem is they will cost me an arm and a leg too. Actually not much. The 24th pounder. Yeah, okay, that can wait though. I'll throw in 20 guns for the moment. What guns do I have? Clearly I don't just want to use generals for this though. Proper generals will be needed for other divisions. Okay. I really do have a supply issue, to be honest. I do need more supplies. Should probably go with a lot more. Okay, so 35,000. I don't want to number them, to be honest. Right, so so winning these battles at South Mountain and the other one will reduce the size of the enemy fighting force. Although in this affair, they've actually got quite a few troops. Army organization maybe would probably help. So I'll focus. I'll win the other battle, and though that's not gonna give me more brigades, just gonna give me more units. Fair enough. 4th division perk. Oh, 4 divisions. Okay, yeah. So I can get the 4th division for the 1st corps. There's your division right there. Probably should use weaker generals then, though. Colonel, because I'll need the generals for this actual army. Yeah, there we go. so that's gonna be the 4th division for the 1st Corps. I don't think I'll need such a division for... right. Now these battles will give me quite a bit of cash, though obviously I'm gonna spend all of that on resources. Okay, anyway, Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.